back. Sorry, it's been a long time. I made a couple recordings and turns out my voice wasn't recording with it, so that was no fun. Anyway, I'm just going to continue the campaign from where we left off. I also found out how to speed up the campaign a little bit, so that's good news. Since the last time we were here, I believe, wiped out Safari. And right now, the only people who are the scaling, which are, you know, the Norse, so they're up there. So what I plan on doing is releasing the next ritual soon. We actually got through our first ritual, so I do apologize for missing that. It's a big no-no on my part. To be honest, I'm going to try and change up the format of these videos from now on. I'm going to go a little bit longer, but I'm also going to go a little bit faster, just to kind of get content out there for you more, instead of just kind of every once in a while. It's not very fair, so that's what we're going to do. And I don't know if you can notice, but the end turns are already much faster.
Greetings! The Phoenix Court will hear your...
One of the nice things, military alliance, again, we're not going to take it just because hopefully we'll be able to confederate with them at some point. If you get a military alliance with the AI, they almost never confederate with you. But I did find out that... Okay, so again, I do not like to spend influence. We do have 250, however. So we can get a mage for 30 influence, or get 32 influence for paying $1,500. I'm going to continue to stockpile influence, mainly because you can hire better lords later, and once things start getting deeper and deeper into the campaign, we want to kind of influence what people are thinking in terms of diplomacy-wise. So, little here, the UI in this in Total Warhammer 2 compared to 1 is really good. And what you can do is you can change the animation speed from normal to fastest. So that's what I did. So hopefully that'll help us out. That'll help us speed this up a little bit. I know I'm talking. I'm not saying I wanted to speed it up, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. I thought that was pretty cool, actually. No, we're going to want to continue to go down this path because we want the White Tower of Hoeth to be upgraded as soon as possible.
Shield against the darkness.
We got Tyrion here. We'll have him pick this up. Okay, we want his army to perform better in campaign, favorable wins, plus 25% campaign movement range, and 1,500 gold. And I'm going to have Tyrion go and continue to pick up treasure. He's got a pretty solid 20 stack here.
Embarking.
I also switched up my mods a lot, so if there's things that seem different from the last time you were watching, that's why. If you ask why I switched my mods up, well,
I smell the ocean.
Simply because I found some that I liked and that I think are pretty useful and cool.
I'm ready.
Alright. Guys, you know, who's ever watching, I can rename the heroes as well, but I kind of want to name the lords after my most faithful viewers. So let's continue this campaign. Hope everybody's doing well today, whatever you are doing. Again, I'm going to shoot for at least like an hour with this one. The nice thing about YouTube is you can kind of pause and come back whenever you want, so obviously you know, it's not going to be like the 20-30 minute videos that I normally do. Wisdom of the Ancients. Many years ago, an old and respected seer disappeared into the Dragonspine Mountains. Trackers were sent and a rescue expedition assembled, but to no avail. He was given up for lost until now. His recent reappearance in Caledor has prompted great rejoicing, and it transpires he spent his time in deep communion with an ancient star dragon who, sensing a kindred spirit, taught him much about the world's hidden warp. As a result, your research rate has increased faction-wide. Wow. So 100% research rate for 4 turns. So basically our research doubles for 4 turns. That's pretty awesome. We want Jimmy K to continue to secure influence, so he's going to get more and more influence, and we're going to increase trade, because you see down there, that last one increases trade by 30. Yes, I did put a mod on here that every time a hero or lord levels up, they get 2 skill points instead of 1. Why did I do that? just because I kind of like to have my lords and heroes have all their skills, and you cannot do that normally. I also have a mod on here that your lords and heroes can get to level 60. The normal, I believe, is level 40, so it just makes your heroes, like, the longer your campaign goes on, it kind of makes sense, right? They gain more experience, they should be able to kind of build through that. At least that's my opinion. Alright, so Sunken Booty. We get the Banner of the World Dragon, which is, we get magic resistance and magical damage and damage resistance. It's pretty awesome. And we get plus 30 growth for 6 turns and plus 10 income for 6 turns. Not
Champion
bad.
of the Ever Queen.
So that's why you want to always go around and collect these ships when you can. Really, right now, I'm just waiting. I'm just, you know, I have these wave fragments I'm picking up. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for the next ritual. I want you guys to see that before this video is up. Let's see what else we have here. We don't need any of this stuff yet. Let's see, we can go Lothern. Anything useful? Not really. Okay, because so we obviously want to build this. The reason being is it's just a very, very useful building. We need 13,000 gold for the Gates of Lothern. And so we want to build this building, and the Court of the Phoenix King. So we will... You know what, I kind of want to get another lord just so we can continue to go around and pick up stuff. And that's what I'm going to do. He'll pay for himself very, very quickly. Efficient. Okay, upkeep. Campaign movement range. That's pretty good. Causes fear, so this guy's good in battle. And she... Okay. You know what? We're gonna go with this.
I serve the Phoenix
we
King.
are also going to rename this lord.
A mighty warrior.
That's just one of the viewers, so hopefully he appreciates that. We need to give... So is this Armor of the Stars? Oh, okay. So Armor of the Stars basically gives stock, so we'll give that to DC here. We'll also give DC the Fireball. Give the Berserker Sword. Give her the Atanian Vintnir. And we will give Tyrion the Banner of the World Dragon.
Shield against the darkness.
That's a pretty sweet banner. I also have a mod on here that increases the potency of the banners. I feel the banners should be a little bit more useful than they are, mainly because the banners in tabletop are really good, so I feel like that should balance out, right? We will not recruit any units because DC here is going right out into the field once
I
they
smell
can move
the
next
ocean.
turn. And is there anything in the inner sea? Yes, there is. So we will send Jimmy K the Magnificent. Oh, no, I guess not. Alright, well, you're just gonna sit here then, I guess. No, we'll send you out too. I just want to pick up all the treasure. Give me all the loot. It's a very easy way for the High Elves to gain income in this campaign, is to just kind of continue to circle Ulthuan and continue to get all the treasure just laying about. So it's pretty cool. Alright, capture and occupy the following settlement, the Troll Fjord. Greetings, my prince. Now you have influence both in the Phoenix Court and beyond. We must focus on empowering King Finubar for the next ritual, the blessing of Mathlon. Lord of the Deeps and God of the Sea, will temporarily grant our living king the power to separate the oceans. Okay, so we will send Tyrion and Jimmy K, the Magnificent, up that way.
Speak.
And we will have DC pick up anything
Sailing
else along our way.
Ready to serve.
We will keep
Embarking.
these two together. The reason being is that I don't know what these pirates of Sartos are going to do.
Sigma.
And if they decide to attack us, we want to be together in a
At
group.
your service. We shall not rest. Azir guides us.
Okay. Shiny boots, fresh loot. Okay, so we got favorable winds with 25% campaign movement range again, and
I serve
1,500 to the
Phoenix
treasury.
King. Protect our
So
vault.
DC, we're going to send
I
you
will
over this
begin
way.
again soon.
Alright, so we have 6,000 treasury, perfect. So we get the Shrine of Tyrion that grants us cultural advancements, plus higher untainted levels in our lands, so you know, we don't have to worry about that, which is good. Okay. We need to recruit a hero, and the whole searching
I hear the Widowmaker.
a ruin thing is that's going to be a waste for us, because I tell you what, it is impossible unless you are on what the heck is this jungle, Lustria down here. Unless you're over there, there's really not many ruins to be had on this map. It's a cool, really cool idea they had. Alright, so we're going to continue to do the Invocation of Assyrian to boost public order, as well as decrease construction costs, and we're going to get more influence. Every 20 turns, we're going to keep doing that over and over and over.
Can I offer
No
assistance?
reason not to. Alright. Okay. And
Prince of Elfwan.
he's only 14 stacked, but these
The
guys
Empire.
aren't too
By the
powerful,
comet.
but I still don't trust him. So, in fact, if I see that they're really messing with my ally here, I might attack them just because I want these guys to eventually confederate with me. Yeah, you see. So maybe I'll declare war, possibly. But right now I'm just going to float on past and pretend like I didn't see anything. Unhappy populace. Okay, public order -5 for 5 turns. Or happy populace. Okay, we will take the... we're going to spend a little influence and take the happy populace there. Precise fletching. So we're upgrading the missile damage and ammunition for all of our archer units. The world's best archers require the very best arrows. Martial law. No, that's just upkeep for spearmen and archer units. Silver helms. Not a big fan of silver helms. I mean, they're okay. Is there anything else I can... Wow, guys. I am really, Alright, I tell you what, we will upgrade... I guess we'll go with the Lyrian Reavers.
The sea calls me.
I'm not a very big cavalry fan when it comes to the High Elves, and they have
Never queen.
okay cavalry. It's just, you know, not very fun. Let's, I tell you what, we're going to pass on these guys for now,
Anchors away.
only because we want to get the
Defender of the
Trollfjord. We
Evergreen.
want to complete that quest as soon as possible. Okay, Jimmy K and Tyrion going to go that way.
Setting sail.
DC's going to go that way. And let's see here. Okay. Nope. Alright. And I do not want to upgrade any of those buildings. Val's Anvil.
The people are restive.
Okay. So Val's Anvil. We're going to get iron. That's going to help our... as you can see, they've finally done at least something with the resources. The recruitment costs for Swordmasters, Hull with Phoenix Guard and Dragon Princes and Chariots all reduced in this province. So once we get this up and running, we're going to recruit all of our elite infantry out of there. So that'll be good. We're going to upgrade this public order building since it's suffering a little bit over there. And we're good. Alright, let's roll.
Mic off.
Welcome, brothers. What do you wish to discuss?
Mic on.
Another military alliance, another rejection.
Now that you are here, I will hear your words.
Necrorythe. Defensive alliance. They're offering me money for defensive alliance. I will take it. Thank you very much. And to think they didn't like us at one point. See? That's what influence can do for you if you're the High Elves. Throw a little influence at them, all of a sudden they want to be your best friend. If you guys can hear that, that's the old bulldog Daisy rolling around like a adorable little puppy. Okay, pay 1,500 to compensate Kothi for the insults. Alright, I'll read this one. Court of the Sea. Representatives from the coastal kingdom of Kothik come before the court. Kothik elves are hardy and weathered by the sea. They care little for the machinations of court, and so other more refined elves gossip and giggle, not quite out of sight. Yet the Kothikian request is just, and their presentation courteous enough. How to deal with these other disrespectful courtiers? Alright, so we're going to pay the Kothikians $1,500. We're going to get a whole bunch of influence for it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it.
Tyrion, heir
Alright,
of an
and we're going to keep picking up stuff as we're going to Troll Fjord. We're going to take the Hall of True Silver here. Exquisite blades, arrowheads, and armor for the battlefield. Clearly, two ships met in combat brought each other low. Their rival crews drowning in battle and hatred. But their loss could be your gain, as the sunken ships lean on each other in unstable fashion. Time is short. Salvage must be sought quickly. Heavy iron. So, for 10 turns, we get plus 8 armor piercing damage, plus 15 armor, and plus 8% weapon strength. That's for all forces. And 1,500 in the treasure. Okay, this guy only has a 12
shield
stack.
against the darkness.
We have a 20 stack, and we're gonna come to get you.
Setting
Gonna
sail.
come to get you, Ogren. Alright.
All set. Across
We'll
the
send
way.
Jimmy K to get this. Oh, Jimmy K gets 1,500 experience and 2,500 in the treasury? Nicely done. The seabed is littered with the broken hulls of ships from various races who have set out to tame the oceans. Many of these vessels were carrying riches from the New World back to their masters in the capitals. Some were transporting more than mere treasure. One such shipwreck has been discovered. The crew is sent to haul its riches back to the surface. Very cool, very cool. And we're going to
Sailing
send Jimmy that way. Jimmy, sorry you're suffering some attrition. You'll be fine. I have faith in you.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright. Jim, knowing you, you want a horse, you're going to want to be a little bit tougher. So you gained 1,500 hit points. We will also give you... I'm going to give him Wary. I like the Wary trait. So you have negative 15% chance of an enemy hero action and 30% ambush defense. So if the AI does like to ambush a lot, especially in Total Warhammer 2, which I kind of like, it makes it more fun, makes it more challenging, but that is a good way to offset that. And then need DC to
Charting a course.
do their thing. We will keep him up with the wax seal rations. During your adventure on the high seas, procured a bounty of rations to stave off attention and ill health. So negative 50% attrition and negative 10% upkeep.
Azir guides us.
There's more treasure. Okay, 8,000. Okay, we're getting up there in money. So, you know, now that I think about it, we're going to want to recruit dragons from here as well.
Order must be
Because of the
maintained.
fact that, if you see here, they get a reduced recruitment cost for dragons and such. So,
Isha, bless.
maybe I'll just wait. I'll just wait to build the Court of the Phoenix King. Sometimes it pays to be patient.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
Hey, Get off the mat, guys! Come on! Oh, I totally said that while I was recording. My bad. My dogs were on my workout mat and I did not appreciate it. I apologize, just alright. Defensive alliance, yes, absolutely. Please continue with the defensive alliances. I do apologize about that little outburst with the dogs. Trying to figure out a new spot for some of my equipment that I have, and they are currently stepping all over it. Alright, so we get 20 influence, because we have over a certain amount of money in our treasury. So when Tyrion gets back from capturing Troll Fjord, we will fight his 2 quest battles, and they're actually really cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. Okay.
Princess of the Azure.
The pirates of Sartosa are continuing to harass my allies, but I am continuing to ignore
Awaiting orders.
their need for help.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Seal. Kill them.
Thank you. Oh, we will drop this banner on Tyrion,
I
because
lust
I
for
want him to stay alive
battle.
at all costs. We will take
Pausing
the
for a
replenishment,
Tyrion
and we will keep moving
We shall not rest.
to Troll Fjord. I'm gonna take that guy out on the way probably. Ooh, he's a 19 stack. That's not a big deal. We'll still get him.
Defender of the
Okay.
Phoenix Throne. Anchors away.
Okay, we want him to perform better in campaign. Dang it, he got campaign movement range. Well, that's still good. Plus
Defender of the
25% campaign
Everqueen.
movement range for 10 turns, so that's
Our
awesome.
journey
but
is not over.
I was hoping for the attrition, since he's suffering from it right now. And let's research new technology. We will continue to upgrade our horses, since we have not been, since we have been pretty neglectful of our economic buildings. Okay. Alright, so we just need 5 population. We have 3. So I will continue to upgrade these. See, and we can unlock technologies here. So let's do this, and we can get the lore masters of Hoeth. They're I don't know if I stated this. I think I stated this in a video where the sound was off. But lore masters of Hoeth are awesome because they're competent spellcasters and they're really good in melee. So they're extremely good heroes to have. So let's do this. And you know what? Our public order is fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm also going to get this. This will give us access to phoenixes, so that'll be nice. Alright. Okay, Shrine of Assyrian. It's pretty much as upgraded as it needs to be. We're still waiting for population here, right? Or are we waiting for money? Yeah, population. Alright. I'm good with this. Alright.
Mic off.
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
Mic on.
Alright, no, you can ask for military alliance 1,000 times. Until you want to confederate with me, no dice. I will enter military alliances in campaign. I just try not to as best I can. Retainer of power. The seneschal of the court controls the flow of information to and from the Phoenix King. He is, therefore, an important figure with great power. It is discovered that the seneschal has been choosing which information reaches the court in order to maintain his power and reduce that of others. It is a shrewd tactic, but courtiers are only as smart as the secrets they hide. Once exposed, they are powerless. So we can gain 25% income from trade. We can pay $750 for 15 influence. We can have -5 public order for 5 turns for 35 influence. Or we can have -6 leadership for 10 influence. I will pay... Yeah, let's pay off the Seneschal. I don't want an unhappy populace. It's no good.
Sailing on.
At your service. Anchors away.
Maybe the scaling know I'm coming because
Until next time.
they were definitely there a second ago.
Lady of the Phoenix Court. Making waves.
Materials at sea. So for 6 turns we get -30% cost for construction and 10% income from all buildings, and the Talisman of Loic. That basically gives 20 upgraded melee attack and weapon damage for 67 seconds. It's an augment that the Lord can use, so that's pretty sweet. And we're going to swing out this way and go get the treasure over here, because there's nothing really much over here that I want to deal with. I don't want to get too close to those powers to Sartosa, and I don't really want to get close down here. This is where the undead are, and they normally, as you might imagine, don't like the high elves, so we want to keep getting... I wanted to get her a horse, and we'll give her a higher winds of magic as well. The best of all horse breeds found anywhere in the world, elven steeds are noble, intelligent, graceful, and swift. Alright, so... And then we cannot build the Captain of Lothern yet, and that's all I care about, so... And yes, I do care about the other provinces and such, but
I am Tyrion,
I'd really
champion
like to
of the
do
Everqueen.
the powerhouse main province and then branch out from there. Because once you have that powerhouse province, no, I will not join a war with you. You can recruit all the highest tier units. You don't have to worry about, you know, the defense of them, because the garrisons are usually pretty ridiculous. All right. At a great mass to celebrate Val the Maker, the floor is cleared so that the Phoenix King and Everqueen may dance together. The platitudes and graciousness from the guests are unending. But afterwards, many are left wondering who the Phoenix King will bestow the honor of the second dance upon. All eyes are watching, even those of the Everqueen. So, basically, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Basically, it's either I get -50% trade income for 5 turns, or I spend 12 influence to get 5 public order. I will not dance at all. Still cannot build that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to build it for a while. As you can see, the growth is just horrendous. Is there anything else we can build to increase growth here? I guess not. You know what? I'm going to build this building, though. Because I want to open up more technologies. We're going to continue down this path for the iron mine. As you can see, not only now will that give us recruitment cost benefits, but it's also going to give higher units recruited out of there will have a higher experience. So that's pretty awesome.
Embarking.
Giant blade horde of the vampire admiral. The skull-shaped lair lying ominously on the horizon could only be the hidden hoard of Count Noctilus, the legendary vampire admiral, who was the scourge of the seas in his great vessel, the Bloody Reaver. Legend has it that Noctilus' treasure is hidden upon the great ocean and guarded by zombie crewmates, damned to protect it for all eternity. That is, until your fleet chances upon the lair. So let's see what we found. So we have, ooh, plus 10% weapon strength, but 10,000 gold. Ladies and gentlemen, that is beautiful. Alright, so let's see. We will take that in a heartbeat. And
I live to serve
we're
my
going
queen.
to take Troll Fjord.
For my queen.
And we're going to suffer attrition this turn. We knew that would happen. That's okay.
Guardian.
But that's why you pick up all the treasure, because you never know when
Anchors
you'll
away.
get 10,000 gold. We'll give you campaign, another 25% movement, and another 1,500 gold. So
Journeying on.
we're gonna go get the Sea Corpse. Let's kind of zoom in on that. That is, so he must have eaten a lot of treasure when he was alive. He's kind of grody, huh? Alright, cool. See, it's little details like that in the campaign. That's why I appreciate the campaign. I know some people like
Ready
playing
to serve.
multiplayer battles. I don't know. I find that the stuff they throw in for the campaign is pretty cool, so.
I shall continue later. I need a moment.
Let's see. So we have 21,000 gold to play with.
We have shaped this world.
I guess we'll upgrade this. And we want to upgrade the White Tower, so. Alright. Don't really care about any of these things. We're not recruiting anyone right now. And the reason I want to have a really large treasury is because
I am
with the High
Tyrion,
Elves I like
champion
going
of the
super elite
Everqueen.
in terms of army. Nope, I will not join a war with you. And, you know, dragons, for example, cost a lot of upkeep, as you can imagine. Dragon princes, the High Elves elite cavalry, cost a lot. So
Shield against the dark.
it's always good to have high.
Retreat.
We're gonna auto-resolve this. That's fine.
A
It's always good to
glorious
have
victory.
a high income.
To the victor, the spoils.
Do I need to occupy this or sack it?
Take what you can.
I don't remember. We're gonna occupy
My
it.
strength grows.
Okay. Yeah, okay, capture and occupy, okay. So we got 20 waystone fragments. We are very close to our next ritual. We need 10,060 waystone fragments. We have 10,017, so we should actually have that in 2 turns, so. Control Fjord.
The taint is
We're gonna do this.
spreading.
We're going to remove... Yeah, we're going to remove the anvil. We're going to put fortifications in here, and then... You know, I guess we can keep pushing north.
Champion.
But what I want
of
to
the
do
Everqueen.
is, once Tyrion is fully healthy, I want to get him in his quest battle. I think we have a good enough army. Actually, the army's kind of...
Guardian of the
crappy,
Phoenix
but-
Crown. Sailing away.
Okay, treasury plus 5,000. A carcass of some great sea beast has been spotted off the larboard bow. Whatever the beast was in is now unclear. For both Father Time and Father Nurgle have had their pleasure, yet the corpse still remains floating. You dispatch crew to see if any treasures can be found within its guts or exotic organs that can be harvested for trophies. Things like this mark you and your force out as grand seafarers. Alright, so this guy has how many troops? He only has 6. We have 14.
Anchors
So
away.
I'm gonna float right on past. Oh, you see that? That's those are scrolls of a
You
party.
seek
That's
a
for the.
pact with Norscan tribes.
That's a glitch in the game. So I wonder if they know about that. It's just a visual glitch. See, because the waystone should look like that. That silver piece. And in fact, if you even go over to it, you hover above it, it'll show you wave fragments with the little silver right there. So that's interesting. Alright. No. Alright. Tyrion. Gonna boost his weapon strength and charge bonus for Phoenix Eagles and Dragons. Because F yeah, dragons. Hopefully Tyrion's army will recuperate quickly. He is in an extremely highly chaos saturated
I sense
area,
what you have to say will
which will
not
affect
please me.
his peace treaty. That's interesting. No, no thank you. That will affect his casualty replenishment. So one of our lords has gained +5 campaign luminancy for being out on sea so long. Capture and occupy the following settlement, the Shrine of Cain. Okay. I can do that. How many turns do I have to do that, though? 22 turns. Wow, that's a long time. That's fine. That's easy.
Tempt me not.
Albion has pretty meager defenses.
All set.
We will send him to Pack Ice Bay, though, and I believe... Where's Pack Ice Bay? I believe Pack Ice Bay is up this way.
This is not
Unless I'm mistaken.
Journeying on.
I think it's up there, isn't it? Oh, it's down there.
Beyond your comprehension.
Derp. Okay. A lot of things are apparently beyond my comprehension, which I did not know about.
Defender of Ulfwa.
Yeah, you see. So, yeah, there's barely any replenishment going on here. I almost want to... Nah. Alright. Oh, can't forget about DC. Alright.
Navigating.
The Ever Queen.
So what I'll do...
No.
15, and then he's got 7, he's got 22 overall units. We have 20, but ours are pretty beat up. But if I control it myself, it should be no problem. Let's do it, man.
Alario.
Oh my god. I did not want him to go
I never
overland.
tire. I shall
Alright,
go.
well, that is a mistake. Casualty replenishment, please. And we're going to be immune to attrition, so that'll
Champion
help us
of the Ever Queen.
huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
Okay, yeah, Lauren, what do you have to say? Military alliance, no thanks. If you guys are wondering why I'm letting the Druki run roughshod over my allies, it's because I want Ulfwin for myself, and it's just easier to take it from the bad guys than to try and make friends with the good guys. The folly of youth, a young prince, impetuous and unknowing of the ways of court, is flown in the face of the order of precedence, speaking out against his elders publicly. Naturally, scandal is ensued. The Phoenix King is not required to wade into the hierarchical scuffles of the court, yet this prince shows promise. It would be unfortunate if he fell from grace due to his naive impropriety. Alright, so we can gain 20 influence by paying 1,500. We can get a court attendant, which would increase our hero action success rate. We are going to pay. I don't want to reduce our leadership, and I don't want to chide him and increase our recruitment costs. So we will take that.
Of Ulfwa.
Okay, our prince to go with Jimmy K. We will upgrade his melee attack. So we want him hitting when he actually attacks.
Command me.
We'll take that. Treasure. There we go. Alright. Minus 10%
Sailing
upkeep
away.
for all units.
I think not.
Okay, this guy's recruiting. You can tell he's recruiting by this little green recruitment symbol. Mustering, as you can see, builds up this army's strength. That's what it even tells you.
Phoenix King.
Okay.
Making waves.
Take far side. We're going to get favorable winds, campaign range, and
Charting
plus
a
15.
course. I shall
Or
continue
1,500
later.
of the treasury. And Tyrion. Alright.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Shield against
So,
the dark.
let's do this, guys.
To victory. Bring me
We're
battle.
gonna fight it. We're gonna fight it. Now, some of my units are already below 50% HP, which means they do not get that buff, I forget what they call it in this game, that the high elves get when they start a battle. So that's unfortunate, but I think we can still win. There's a lot of pretty chaff units here that we're dealing with. And since we have bolt throwers, we get to make them come to us. Wow, this map is gigantic. I was not expecting that. Alright. We're going to hide our silver helms.
Field of the Ever Queen.
Okay. We'll put Tyrion out in front with the boys. Gonna put our white lines back here.
Mic off. Mic on.
For duty.
And we are going to plop our Southern Seaguard right here because we want our archers firing down on these guys as much as possible. Will his line of sight be effective? Oh yeah, okay. So maybe we will move our artillery down here.
Acknowledged. As you say.
To put the white lines here then, if that's where we're going to set up for ranged. Put the mage back there so she's safe. Tyrion up here because he's a BA and doesn't really need to worry about anything. And maybe we can hide our... Yeah, there we go. Hide our cavalry in the forest, okay. Let's do it. Yeah, so they're going to be forced to come to us. Do this. Since they're going to... Guaranteed, the AI is going to try and wrap those Marauder horsemen around. Oh, are they setting up? Are they setting up? They're taking the high ground? Alright. Looks like we're going to have to go meet them.
Assure, warrior.
And the reason why they can take the high ground is that we attacked. So.
Advance! It will be done.
What I'm going to do is take 3 Southern Seaguard at a time, pick off their Marauder horsemen, because there's nothing more annoying that the AI can do than just sit there and try and wrap around you with the Marauder horsemen constantly.
White lions. Forward.
Highlights here. Making it real easy for me, boys.
Silver helms. Onward.
I think the AI is confused. Put the Phoenix here just because he can't get blindsided with the Marauder horseman right away. And
Without fail.
halt.
Halt. Loyal. Sail. Loven Seaguard. Usher advance. We away.
Okay, I'm gonna start firing off. For our artillery and forward. Start firing. There we go.
March! Swiftly! It shall be done. Assyrian guides us. At once!
There we go. That got him to budge.
Heir of Anarion. No mercy.
Get those
Ready.
Marauder Horsemen. So quench. Where is their lord? Ah, that was a waste. Alright, so we're going to get the Phoenix out of there. Because the Marauder Horsemen are there. Or the Chaos Marauders are there.
Northern Seaguard.
Okay.
For Azurian. We will obey.
Phoenix is, I think, a dead man.
At once. Understood.
Okay, there's the Lord. Okay, we're going to take Tyrion against the Lord.
Spellcaster.
Gonna give Tyrion Apotheosis.
Heir of Anarion.
Increase his melee attack even more.
What
Okay.
light?
There we go. Okay.
Understood.
Soul Quench.
Winds of magic rise.
Cast cool. Cast that old Soul Quench against the Marauder Horseman. Again, I cannot explain to you how much I hate Marauder Horseman. Our ballista's getting rocked. I'm okay with that, to be honest.
As you say. Servant of light.
What's Tyrion doing? Where's the
Asa,
Lord?
withdraw. White
You
light.
guys need to get rid of this guy so Tyrion can attack the Lord.
Orders received.
If we take out the Lord, we should be okay.
Immediately.
Okay, gonna cast a Soul Quench on these guys.
Men Louis. Araya Men Louis.
What are you doing? You
Winds
attack,
of
cast a
magic
spell.
rise.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Ulfwan.
No,
Setting forth.
don't want her
I shall.
melee. Is he finally attacking the Lord? I cannot tell. All this stuff going on. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Our master deserter. Agreed.
And that Phoenix doesn't seem to be doing too hot. We need to pull him out. I think that's what we'll do.
Hold back.
Alright, so
Death to all, as you say.
we're going to continue to push.
It shall
We're going
be
to push the
done.
center.
To battle.
Basically, we want to make sure that Tyrion takes out that Lord as quickly as possible. As quickly as elvenly possible.
At once.
Orders.
Boost the leadership there. Cast Apotheosis on Tyrion. That's the last guy we want dying.
As you say.
So, alright.
Loven Seaguard. Kill them.
Okay.
Orders received. Forward. Death to all.
Oh, we want him out of there. The only reason I'm even using this Phoenix is kind of a terror bomb. What terror bombing is just coming in and causing
Heir
terror
of Anarion.
to a specific unit or units.
White Lions. To the fray.
Okay. Oh, the Lord is running, and they want to chase him down, chase him down, chase him down.
Without fail.
Alright,
For
we will
Azurian.
take our White Lions.
Asa, forward. Lacoy. For the king.
Just get our White Lions,
Lions.
chase guys down here.
Death to all. Oriol. It will be done. For order. It shall be done. Move. Orders received. It shall be done.
Mass Shatter?
Oh.
Mass Shatter, alright. See, and Tyrion shattered the Lord. Once the Lord shattered, that was it. So, we'll end the battle. Close victory. We lost some units. Again, I don't really care too much about cavalry, and I don't really care too much about ballistas. And to be honest, once we get dragons, phoenixes, in my opinion, are irrelevant. So, I mean, it's cool to have them. They're a nice looking unit, but not really necessary. So, okay. Looks like we may not be able to get to Tyrion's quest battles this round. That's okay with me. I feel like we accomplished something more, which is kind of get the scaling out of the northeast.
For my queen.
We will give these white lions.
Occupy this place.
Okay, superior attacker. So we get +7 leadership when attacking, plus 30% aura size when attacking, and +4 melee attack for the whole army. So that's pretty huge. Pretty nice.
Corruption is right.
Upgrade that. Look at that, it comes with the Untainted, which is going to reduce the chaos corruption significantly. We're also going to get rid of this cavalry building. We're going to put a fortification here. As you guys know, I kind of like to fortify wherever my guys are at all times. And we're going to upgrade this iron smelter, and that unlocks the technology as well, which is super nice. Vortex Ritual, we're not going to do it yet. Not going to do it. Assign skill points. This is for the mage. So Arcane Conduit is going to improve magic recharge, basically. And we're going to do an upgraded Soul Quench so that we can... So it doesn't cost as much Winds of Magic, and we can do more damage to multiple units. I want to be able to kind of cause damage wherever I can to units, not like heroes and stuff. I don't care about Lord sniping as much as I care about that. We're going to upgrade this because eventually, well, rather soon, we're going to have Swordmasters of Hoth and Phoenix Guard, and we already have White Lions in our army, so it only makes sense to increase their melee attack and melee defense. Okay. Other than that, we're good. Alright, well, looks like that was a little bit under an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize for taking so long in between videos. And hope to see y'all again soon. Alright, bye.